Okay. Oh, there we are. I think we're good. It says waiting for the screen to refresh. There you go. That's better. Evening all. How are we diddling? Good. I hope. Do that a little bit. Too much. Hang on a minute. Let's adjust that a bit. How's that? Better? Yeah, that'll do, won't it? Yeah, that's near enough. Uh, Good evening. Let's see who's here. Elaine, Roger, good evening. Kevin, hello. Pete and Stella, good evening. Brian, cool, hello. Paul, hello, hello, hello. Excellent. Hope you've all had a jolly Easter week, whatever you've all been up to. Evening, Gary. So, yes. What have I been up to? All sorts, really. Yes. So, auction-wise, let's have a think. So, I think just about everything's been collected. Parcels, some have gone out, some will go out tomorrow's Monday, isn't it? Yes, tomorrow. Any parcels that are waiting. So they go out tomorrow. Auction payments, they're nearly all done. There's 2 or 3 people I've sent you emails. If you're wondering why you've not got your money, it's probably because you've not sent me your bank details. Just have a check. Sometimes your email gets stuck in spam because I'm asking you for your bank details. So your email spam filters might think it's a scam type thing, but you know it's for me, or give me a ring or text me or something. Just so I can sort out the last of those, get that all organised. And then I think we're sort of done and dusted on that. Then there's a few old straggly auction bits from ages ago I need to try and get organised, basically. A few little bits of ins, a few little bits of outs, a few odd parcels laying around that have, from like a year ago, that have never been posted because I've never been paid for them, etc. So have a think. If you're expecting something, think, oh, I remember buying a bag of pennies 8 months ago. I never picked them up or whatever. Then let me know. Right, super. So next auction wise, no more news on the June single owner collection one yet, but it's sort of in progress. So might have some more news on that one next week with a bit of luck. And once I know whether we're going to do that one in Manchester or if I can do it on site, I shall know better whether or not I can start taking machines in for sort of June, July, whenever the next sale is going to be. So bear with me on that one a week or two, and then we should know where we're at on that one. Yeah, I think that's it on the auction front at the moment, unless anyone's got any questions. If so, then far away. Evening Sinclair, Stephen, Peter C, evening all. So yeah, that's that. So in the past few days, I've been working again on version 4 of Colcon website, which is going to be a oh, my camera keeps going out of focus. I keep getting all blurry. No camera focus. Oh, there we go again. Look. Don't know what's up with it tonight. I'll just be blurry. I'll look better blurry. So yes, the next version of Colcon is in progress, and it's going to be very good. That's all the ideas I've been saving up for several years. Various different things I've not known how to program, but thought, well, that'd be a good idea if we could do this, that, or the other. Hopefully, all those will be implemented in the next version. It's going to be radically different. The whole website is being coded from scratch. Because this is current one, a sort of version 3, and it looks pretty from the outside, as it were. It's a right mess under the bonnet, as it were. And there's things that I want to do that I can't just because of the way it's currently programmed and scripted and everything else, and all the data's integrated. So yeah, hence major rewrite. But yeah, there's going to be lots of nice new features. a bit faster, it'll be a bit more searchable, and so just things like at the moment you can look up, you know, you could find all one-armed bandits, or you could find all machines made by Mills, but you can't at the moment just isolate all one-armed bandits made by Mills, for example, or between certain dates, or stuff like that, which you'll be able to do on the new version. I'm not giving you a very good example there why the search, but you know what I mean. You'll be able to do a lot more in that regard. And then we'll put in the ability to for people to upload pictures of stuff, and start on all the old auction sale results eventually once the new site is stable. What I'm looking at doing at building a system. I think I said before, so I've got all the auction results on since we had the auctions at the Elephant House, basically. But all the auctions for the years prior to that, well, I'm not logged in, that's why I can't see auction prices in a minute. But it's all on paper. I haven't got a computer record, so it wasn't easy to ingest it into the Colcon website. So looking at finding ways that I can scan the old auction catalogues and the old auction sheets and get it to read everything, shove it into the database. Otherwise it's a lot of typing. So that's another thing that's in progress. And then just generally bunging lots more data in, lots more information about makers and stuff. And lots more machines, of course. I don't know how many machines we've got on there machine-wise. Can't remember where it's said. It goes back here somewhere, isn't it? Nearly 7,600 at the minute, but there's a lot more machines out there than that. It's like all the American machines. There's not that many of them on there at the moment. All, you know, hundreds and hundreds of different trade stimulators, all that sort of thing. So it'll all become much easier to get into the website in the next version. What I'm going to do is start splitting off things into separate sites, basically. First one will be a separate circus site. That's the one I'm playing around with on the new system build, basically. So you'll be able to easily find anything to do with a certain circus, or anything to do with a certain circus person. And the ability will be there to do things like what, if you like a particular act, you could see what circus they ever appeared in. We've put circus dates on there and all that sort of thing. So all that functionality that's built into that site will then be transferred over to the new Colcon, the slot machine site, various other spin-off sites as well. So there we are. Been a lot of work going on there. Nothing pretty I can show you at the minute, unfortunately, because it's all code stuff. Pages and pages of code are not very, very exciting to look at, unfortunately. So, yeah. But hopefully in the next week or two, I can probably give you a preview, at least of how the circus site is coming out, and then you can get an idea of how that will look for the new version of Colcon, the slot machine site, when I do that. So all good stuff. We'll finally get alerts working properly. So when something appears in an auction somewhere, you get an alert and all that kind of thing. Yeah, so there we are. Busy doing all that, and amongst everything else. Paul says, Clacton Seafront packed today with hundreds and hundreds of mods and their scooters. Oh, excellent. Did you take any pictures? Sounds quite fun, doesn't it? Who was on about Clacton to me the other day? Somebody was saying something about Clacton. I can't remember who it was. Basically, they hadn't been for a long time and had it changed. Well, not really. So, yeah. There we go. So that was where auction-wise. Event-wise, so next one up is Paul's, isn't talking about Clacton, 5th of July. Well, 4th/5th of July. 5th of July, the main meet up at Paul's. But a lot of us will be travelling down on the Saturday. meet up Saturday evening in Clacton, go on the pier, do some bowling, and have some fish and chips, all that kind of thing. So we'll put more details of that up soon. It's a bit early yet, still. It's only April, isn't it? Probably toward the end of May, something like that. We'll put the details up. But the date's fixed, so if you want to get your hotel booked or whatever, can search around, try and find some good deals. And then also 12th, 13th of September for up north. 12th, we're going to, can't remember which way around we're doing it now. York, I think, on the 12th, isn't it? Yes, I think it's York on the 12th, York Museum. The automata collection, all the working models, etc. And then meal in York in the evening, Italian restaurant, if anybody wants to join us. And then Sunday will be at Woodbank at the Big Penny Arcade at Woodbank Nurseries Garden Centre, which has been extended again since we were there last. So yeah. So both Paul's got some new machines this year, and Robert and Chris have got some new machines up at Woodbank as well. And there's obviously all the stuff in York, so they'll all be different. So yeah, looking forward to all of those. And then we'll still hopefully do another one in the year at some point as well. So of course, if anybody's got any bright ideas, if anybody wants to organise something that we can all come to, that would be fantastic. That saves me trying to organise anything when I'm already doing 1,001 jobs. So yes, that's where we're at with all of that. What else have I got to tell you? Not a lot, I don't think. Anybody got any questions, comments? Anybody need to know anything? Fire away. Let us know what you've been up to, etc. Somebody's offering £5 for a pot the copper. Look, anybody got a pot the copper going spare? Somebody keen wanting to buy one. So in the new version of the website, we'll be building in all sorts of other features, like I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, doing this. I've always intended to do this, I just haven't had the ability to do it, basically. Public display. So in other words, where you can go and find a machine. So we'll have the ability there to tick what machines are in Peter's Arcade at Great Yarmouth and Wroxham and Roberts up at Woodbank, and so on and so on and so on. So as you're rummaging through the database, if you're, maybe you've got a machine you're working on at home and you're thinking, I could do with seeing one of those really, because I don't know, I've got a bit missing or I'm not quite sure where it works. Click on its page, and if there's any available anywhere on public view, it will tell you where they are. That'd be quite a useful feature, I think. What other bits are going to be useful on the Slotty site? I say better linking, better information, better searching really, and then just more information. Once all the old auction prices are in as well, we'll build a price charting thing, so you can see how prices have gone up and down over time. And a few people were saying Brian's are going down at the moment, which I think they probably are, but we'll have the evidence there and all the prices over time to see this definitively. Do we just imagine these things sometime, or are they real prices up and down? I also want to build in an index linked thing as well, because people, they would only used to be £500 and now they're £700, but actually in the span of time with inflation, has the price really changed in real terms? Maybe not. Might even be cheaper now than it was when it was £500. So that's all interesting, clever number crunching we can do soon when I get the new site up and running. So yeah, I'm not sitting on my bum doing nothing these next few weeks. I've got a lot to do, but I'm doing cracking on with some website stuff as well. It'll be good. Not many people in Clacton to get any photos. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, I've not put them up here. I've still got last week's on there. I have not put them up yet. Let's have this page running. I've got some more older coin slots. Another 2 or 3 I found. 1970, I think they are, or thereabouts. 69, 70. I've gone out of focus again. Look, weird, isn't it, tonight? To scan interesting adverts out. Sort of time ran away with me today. I've been in flow state, as I like to call it, programming things. I only realised Saturday morning it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I suddenly realised, oh, it's 4 o'clock. I better go to bed. Hence, I missed the live stream Friday because I just forgot all about it. Never mind. I'm sure you didn't miss me too much. But yes, I shall endeavour to remember for next weekend to scan another load of coin slot ads. That one, the 1970s one, and we'll see what other interesting machines we can find that we didn't know existed or we've got vague memories of. Or little bits of snippets of information that we learn. We learned a few bits from going through this one. There's 2 or 3 new machines, 2 or 3 new makers we'd never heard of before. So, yeah, it's good. It's really good kind of resource stuff. Again, it's all stuff that can be added to the website, and you know, be a lot more use for people. So there we are. So, if nobody's got anything else to say or need to know anything or whatever, I'll probably call it for this evening. Just a short, sharp one. I'm sure you've all got better things to do. And I shall carry on with a cup of tea and go and do a load more programming. While my brain's still functioning well enough to do it. And keep you updated how it's going. So Tuesday, live stream Tuesday as usual. Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday should be right. I'm not going anywhere, I don't think. I'll see if I can get a little bit of something working to show you on Tuesday for the new websites. And then you can give me a bit of feedback on what you're thinking. And then what I will do as I get a bit further in the next week or two, I'll perhaps take some of the data, because there's a lot of data on the Colcon site that's got to be recrunched to work with the new website. But I'll perhaps pull out, I don't know, Brian's we usually work with, don't we? I'm looking at things. We've got a Brian's machine here, yeah. You know, I might dig out all the Brian's machine and put it on a kind of a temporary version of the new website just to see how things are working. And we can have a look, have a bit of a play, give you an idea of what it's going to be like, really. And then you can say, well, that's a load of rubbish, or, oh, this would be a good idea, or why don't you do this, etc. Because that's what I need, really. Marvellous. I think that's it then. So have a jolly few more days, whatever you're up to. We'll catch up on Tuesday. And yeah, carry on. That's it. Nighty night.